Hey, y'all. Hello? What? What? In Philadelphia? On Kensington Avenue? No, I didn't hear that. They evacuated everybody? No, I didn't hear that, brother. I didn't see that. They say that they cleaned up Kensington. I seen that on the video. But when I came down here, you are now seeing what I'm seeing. And Kensington is still Kensington in full effect. Ain't nothing changed that. I don't know where they cleaned up. The streets, look at the streets. I seen videos. Videos show that they was out here cleaning up and they made everybody go to a home shelter. I heard the video. I seen the video on the internet. And I decided to come down here to check it out for myself. And man, I do not see the difference. Look at the streets. It's still dirty. It's still filthy. And I have video footage of everything, man. I really rejoiced in my heart when I heard that they cleaned up Kingston. When I saw the video, I really rejoiced in my heart because I felt like, hey man, this is probably a forced move from God to get them off the streets and to get them into the shelter. I heard that they was going to be fed 3 times a day, and I really don't know what happened, man. I'm going to be talking to some people out of here. How you doing, man? Yeah, you from this area? Yeah, I asked because I heard the other day, man, I got a YouTube channel, right? And I heard the other day, I got a lot of viewers from all over the world, all over the country that be looking over here. Joe the Street Preacher, I'm a minister. Yeah, and I seen a video where they were showing that they cleaned up this area around here. I said, that's what I'm saying. You know, because somebody asked me about it, and I said, well, I'm gonna come down here because I'm not from here. But I said, I'm gonna come down here and check it out. But I seen the videos. When they came, they took all the tents. They was removing people. They told them they was gonna go to I can't hear you. Do you mind being on video?
No, I don't want to be.
Okay, all right. So tell me what you're saying there. They just hear your voice.
They only just, they came out, cleared out for the camera, for people looking. Everybody was back in the same place.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, where all these homeless people gonna go? Where they gonna go? Like,
yeah, but in the video, I saw the video. They said, you have a chance. You have an option to go to a shelter or to go to recovery. And I seen them cleaning up. I just seen the videos like 2 days ago.
To their credit, I think they did give a lot of people that option, but so many people are caught in this damn trap. You know
Yeah.
They don't want to go to a shelter, or they want to get clean. Like a shelter, they got rules and everything. You can't get high, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So they call it the disease of addiction. Myself included, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not living on the street, though, nor that I'm saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm saying
excuse me. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah, and just for the record. Just for the record, man, I'm not one of those guys that come down here to like laugh at what's going on or to make a mockery. It's really to show awareness on these drugs. And and I understand that people made wrong turns in their life because I myself made a wrong turn. Now, I've never been on drugs, but about almost 30 years ago, I used to be a drug supplier in Miami. Right. And I used to supply neighborhoods and hoods and get people hooked on drugs because I was making money. So then the thing is, one day I got arrested. I went to jail, I went to prison, and I did 23 years. But while I was in there, man, I gave my life to the Lord. And I started reading the Bible, and what the Bible does is it causes you to see things the way God sees it. And I actually saw that, you know, I was helping people destroy their lives, you know, all for greed, so that I can make money. So I felt bad about that, man. So, you know, God had delivered me out of there. Yeah, God had delivered me out of there, man. And, you know, I just felt like I'm obligated, man, to come out here and show people, man, you know, there's another option. You don't have to be doing these things, man. This is really a choice, you know.
Yeah, definitely a choice. But like I said, man, like, you know, the devil got his damn.
Yeah.
You know,
that's exactly who the enemy is.
People,
yeah, that's exactly who the enemy is.
Please don't get me wrong, but they did give him the option. As a matter of fact, when they arrested some of these dudes, you know what I mean?
What, for selling the drugs?
Not the
who did they arrest?
The users. Like they'll.
They arrest them? Yeah.
Man, you haven't gone inside the guts of this place yet. If you go inside the guts, every corner, this is a main street, so
yeah. This is where I've been at. Yeah, right. This is where I've been at.
If you go in the guts of it, every corner has someone selling.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
Crack. You know what I mean? Maybe three different people in one corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Selling.
Even on that street on Kensington Avenue,
yeah.
I see them out there.
Two people got shot over there last night.
Oh yeah?
Last night, yeah. 2 people got shot.
Why? Was it drug related?
Yeah, it has to be. It's either drug related or somebody high with a gun. You know what I mean? Making the wrong choice. Because when a lot of people got that PUA money, a lot of people bought guns. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, a lot of people were broke. Addicts bought guns. So it was either drug related or the people was high, wasn't getting correctly, and they shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bad. But anyway, like I was saying about the arrest, like when they arrested addicts, like cops said the sting, watch the block. And you know what I mean?
There's a whole lot of addicts out here to arrest, man. But, they have to have about a million handcuffs, man.
This is what they're doing. Your first 3 arrests, they give you an option. They won't take you right to the jail. They'll give you an option to go into a program. Yeah. But by your 4th arrest, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, they are trying to give people the help and the option to go get clean. But like I said, sometimes, man, the devil got their whole strong.
And that's true. That's true. What's your drug of preference? Heroin. How long have you been on it?
About 10 years, man.
10 years?
Yeah, long time.
You ever OD?
Never. Okay.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people that have, even in prison, when I was in prison in the penitentiary, you know, there's been people that got some heroin in there and they took it, and some of them then had an OD'd and died. You know, I witnessed that, you know, in the penitentiary. So that's a dangerous drug. So you know you're gambling with your life. Every day it's like Russian roulette taking that, because you never know when that might happen to you.
This is true.
What is that drug that's causing them to bend over? Because it's not heroin.
It's fentanyl. Like right now, there's hardly no heroin out here. It's all fentanyl, and they mix it with like a trank, like a horse tranquilizer.
I heard
that's what give people the nod. The trank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fentanyl, I guess I'm assuming, is cheaper than heroin, and you only need a little, probably less of it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the chemist. I don't got the exact recipe, but I'm guessing it's cheaper. But yeah, it's all fentanyl.
Fentanyl and tranquilizer.
Fentanyl, tranquilizer. They putting anything in the bag for real. They'll punch a hole in the wall and take the drywall out and put it in the bag.
Oh my God.
But but for the most part, it's fentanyl and tranquilizer.
And that's what causes them to slump over like that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, one thing I noticed about Philadelphia, I can't really speak for the whole entire city or the state, but I know, like in Miami, they got a worse drug called Flocka, and I don't see nobody out here on Flocka. And Florida is real bad. I mean, them people take all their clothes off, start running in the street, running in the walls. Huh?
They mad because you're recording them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, don't worry, fuck them bitches. They be like, yo, why are you recording them? They be like, why are you recording them? But
I have that freedom. I have that right. This is America. This is America.
doing that?
Cause I got a YouTube channel, man. I'm just recording.
That's how my family be hitting me.
Brother, though.
Listen, man, my family be hitting me up saying like I see you on YouTube and all that shit, bro. Nobody's family needs to be seeing them like this.
I be out here in the streets too. You heard?
Hey, what's up, y'all? So y'all see that y'all see them two girls wanted to jump on me, man. You know, I got caught filming, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Out there in Kensington, man, they don't like you filming them. You know, a lot of them say they got family members out there. They don't want their family members to see them. You know, and I kind of jumped in my flesh, man, especially with them girls telling them I have the right. Because really, I do have the right. That is what you call public property. You know, and out on public property, you can film. You know, it's just like if a police officer is doing a civilian wrong, somebody wrong, you can stand across the street in a public setting and you can record it. And he can't tell you to put that camera up. Why? Because that's your right. You can film anything in the public. Now, in a private setting, you can't do that. On private property, you can't do that. But on public property, you can do that. You know, so I have that right. But you know, I kind of got upset at first, you know, letting them know, hey, I got that right. This is America. This ain't China. You know, I got that right. But at the same time, you know, the Lord dealt with me and let me know, you know, you didn't come there to make enemies. You know, if they don't want to be, if they're requesting not to be on there, don't put them on there. And I really wasn't filming them per se. You know, I was just filming that area because I was trying to show you guys that this place has not cleaned up like they said, or like how it appeared. It's showing that they cleaned up, but like in a matter of a few days, it got real dirty again, and everybody they driven away, they came right back. So that's what I was trying to show you. So you see, they got upset. So I went on ahead to turn the camera off. That's why the camera ended up. But I turned it off when Gene walked up. Now Gene is the white guy with the white t-shirt and the gray sweats. Remember that name, Gene. Because I'm gonna do a whole lot of talking more about Gene. Gene didn't like what I was doing either. And after I cut off the camera, me and Gene, you know, we had a conversation. And when Gene began to understand why I'm really there, that I'm not there to make fun of them or to show the world, haha, look at them, that I am really there to help them. I am concerned about them. Once Gene seen that, he decided to do an interview. So he's on the list. He's going to be on I'm going to be uploading him soon. Also, the guy that I was talking to that was behind the scenes before the women, his name is Dave. I call him Dave from Philly. Dave came across the street to want to know why am I filming, because Dave is from there. All of those people are from there. They live there. And Dave wanted to know why am I filming, you know, and I asked him, when he was telling me the story about what happened in Kensington, I asked him, did he want to be on film? And he said no, he don't want to be in no film. And then later on, me and him got to talking, and he see where I was coming from. He decided to do an interview, and his interview is going to be coming up next. I'm going to upload that right after this with Dave, and then Gene is going to be next. Dave, yeah, so he sat there. Me and Dave became real close. We became friends. We talked with each other sometimes on the phone. I was passing out some food, and I asked him to help me, and he came and helped me, and things like that. So me and Dave is real cool. To really give you a peek in the future, right now, Dave, as we are talking right now, Dave is in the recovery unit. Dave went and checked himself in. I'm gonna show you his text that he texted me. You know, our conversation had a positive effect on him to want to go get clean because of some of the things I said. You know, and he thought about it. And after a few days, he said, man, you know what? I'm glad I met you. I'm glad you said what you said. I'm tired of chasing my tail, and I'm going to go check myself in. And that's where he's at right now. He's in a recovery unit. So we're going to talk about that later. Dave is going to be coming up next. The girls, I never talked with them. I never seen them again. But Gene is the next person that, after Dave, that I'm uploading an interview. And I have a lot of things to say about Gene. Gene almost died out there on the streets. Gene got hit with a baseball bat, got some teeth knocked out of his mouth. He had a bad, you know, situation happen to him, and Gene went to the hospital because of that. And he decided he went into the detoxing mode because he was in the hospital. Gene went into a coma, for like a week. Gene woke up out the coma the next week after that and left the hospital, went right back to the streets, and he's not doing good now. I'm gonna go look for him when I go there. I'm gonna be going back there pretty soon. But I'm just giving you a little peek in the future. Gene is bad too, man, because those drugs that he's using, which is the fentanyl, is eating up his body, it's eating up his skin. Some of y'all that seen the previews, you've seen that. And that's gonna be coming up. So be on the lookout for that. And for those of you that are Christians, that has a relationship with God, keep him in prayer. Pray for him daily. Pray for him. Pray for Duff. Pray for Juan. Pray for, I'm gonna tell you all the people to pray for as we go through. Pray for these people, man, because God has allowed me to talk with these people and say certain things that cause them to think about going to recovery. Some of them go that direction, and some of them get right to the door and turn around. You know, so, you know, that drug is a stronghold. It's very powerful. That's why it ain't good to make the choice to do that. But anyway, so to jump off of that and to get back into what we was doing before, I was showing you in the last episode how I got the call that they cleaned up Kensington and evacuated everybody off. I didn't believe that, but then when I looked at the video, AML video, Brother Malcolm that was showing that video, I said, well, this is the video. It ain't just somebody talking. This actually did happen. So I'm wondering, is my work done, you know, over there? Am I to now move on to somewhere else? And, you know, I prayed about that, and the Lord just put that in my spirit. Keep going, you know. So I felt like if he put it in my spirit to keep going, then maybe it ain't like what it said it is. So as you see in the beginning of this video, things are still the same. But that was true. You know, they did clean up. Look at this video right here. This is AML. He's asking somebody who was there that day when they was moving everybody about. Look what he says. Look what the guy response is to it.
So, you know, recently, on the 18th of last month, they came in, you know, clear out all the people that was out here living in tents and stuff. How you feel about that situation? Let's walk.
I can understand it, because they don't want people living on sidewalks and stuff like that, but where are we supposed to live? Like, if they kick us out and move us on, where are we going to go? We're going to go up into the neighborhoods or something.
Right.
They don't want that either, so.
So where did all these people go? These people that got kicked off Allegheny right there, who had all them tents and stuff, where did all these people go?
All over.
All over?
Yeah, they just separated. And some people stayed in groups, and they went in different parts, like Somerset, Huntington, and...
So as you see, this really did happen. It really did take place. But I've also learned that this was like a publicity stunt. This was like, it's really two ways of looking at that. I guess this is their way of really cleaning up when they get a chance, because if you got homeless people there for weeks and months and years and you never clean up around there, it's going to stink, it's going to draw infection, it's going to draw viruses, all type of stuff. So by them clearing everybody out while they clean the streets, spray the wall, and do those things, that's good. That's good. In that whole movement, there's some pros and cons in this. And the pros is, the good points is they get to clean up that area, they get to wash it down with chemicals, clean it, everything, move everybody out the way, sweep the streets, take all of all the stuff you seen in the beginning of this video with all that stuff on there. If they just think about it, if they never clean that area, you wouldn't be walking on concrete anymore. You'd be walking on paper plates, napkins, spoons, forks, needles. You'd be walking on top of all that if they never clean. So that's the pros in this whole movement, that they at least cleaned up the place. The cons is, the pros is they got a chance to move people out the way. What the pros could have been was that people say, you know what, I'm tired of them doing this, I'm about to go check into a shelter, or I'm gonna find me a job and I'm gonna get off these streets, or I'm going back to my mama house, or I'm going back to my daddy house, or I'm going back to my friend's house, I'm gonna get off these streets. That would have been the good points in the whole movement. But the problem is, like a boomerang, they move them out, they send them out, and like a boomerang they come right back, because, you know, that's what they want, man. They would rather be sleeping on a concrete floor right next to the drug dealer so they can always get their drugs than being in a shelter where they get 3 free meals, they got a bed, they got heat, They got a roof over them. They got 3 meals a day, you know, and medical and all this, man. They would rather have the street corners, staying out there in the streets close to that drug dealer so they can get them drugs. That's what I'm learning out there. You know, and drugs are powerful, man. If anybody's watching this is making a decision, man, I'm going to try cocaine, or I'm going to try crack, or I'm going to try meth, or I'm going to try fentanyl or heroin, don't do it. Because what you're seeing on the screen will be your outcome, can be your outcome. And the thing about that is that you can OD and you can die. And even God in the Bible said, why would you die before your time? We can die before our time by making the wrong choice in life. So I've also got some additional information from 2 girls. Yeah, these 2 girls was very helpful. They actually, from what I understand, they actually lived there. Both of these 2 girls, they actually lived there. And they gave me some insight because, see, I'm not from Philadelphia. I'm not from there. I'm not from Pennsylvania. I'm not even from the East Coast. I'm way on the West Coast. You know, and like I said, you know, I've seen videos of this city, man, and God just put it in my heart to stop by there because it's on my route, and you know, to stop by there and to try to, you know, help people, you know, talk with people, communicate with people, pray for people, you know, try to lead them down the right path. But you know, so I'm not from there. I don't know. All I know is what the videos show. But these 2 girls has texted me on my YouTube and gave me some insight to exactly what's going on. So I want to share that insight with you, you know, because you're the viewers. A lot of you people are from another country. So it is, I feel like I'm the journalist, you know, for Kensington Avenue, you know, for Philadelphia, to the people that don't live there. You know, I'm the one reporting the news, telling them about people, telling them about the situation. Oh, this just happened, but this is why it happened. So that's why I do what I do. And these 2 girls that text me this information, they didn't know that it was really gonna, you know, help me to understand. Between them and Dave, that's what Dave is gonna do in his interview. It's not really an interview about himself. He's just giving me information about what takes place over there in on Kensington Avenue. You know, you heard some of the things he said. He told you so far about the drugs, how the drugs is messing up these people body, the fentanyl is mixed with tranquilizer and things like that, and that's what's tearing these people bodies up, man. These people still doing that. And then he talked a little bit about, you know, what the state is doing around there. You know, the government, the state around there, man, they're just cleaning up, man. For one reason, yeah, to keep it clean, but also they want to make themselves look good, because you got to think about, the mayor looks bad for his town to look like that. I don't understand how he's okay with that. You know, that's like me having a house and I'm having all the people come to my house and it's all dirty and dingy. I'm responsible for that. I'm the one that gets the bad name for that, because that's my house, that's my area. And if I don't clean my area, I look bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about the mayor. You know, if you got other mayors coming to visit your town and they come through your area and look at that, that makes you look bad. So what is the reason why you're not cleaning up your area? So let's look at the things that these 2 girls said. I'm going to show that on the screen right now, and I'm going to read it and we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to pretty much end the video, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because I want to get into the next upload. All right, so let's look at this. Okay, so this is Cheryl 969. She says, "Don't hang up your halo just yet, Joe. Perhaps authorities had to make some moves, because videos of Kensington Avenue were extremely popular around the world as we was watching." In other words, this was just a publicity stunt. That's basically what she's saying. They only did it for the show. The next one I have up, this is ADK Girl or AdK Girl. She said that was all just a show. They did one area on Kensington, had news and everyone go out there just to make it look good. Say they were providing shelter and help, etc. And they only put 22 people up, and the rest they just moved out of the area. See? So what we thought was real wasn't really so real. Okay, so that was that. Once again, I thank those 2 girls for the information they gave me. Dave, I thank you for the information you gave me. And you, the viewers that tuned into this channel, I want to thank you for if you tuned into this channel, if you're watching this program and you have not subscribed, please, I'm asking that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the all notification bell, because I got a lot of videos that I'm going to be uploading. I'm going to continue to be in Kensington, Philadelphia, and giving you updates on certain situations, especially Gene. We're going to talk a lot about Gene. I got a lot to talk to you about Gene. Gene is going to be my first interview. Dave is actually my first interview, but he's just giving me some insight about the neighborhood. But Gene is going to be the first one to keep it 100 with us about himself and about his life and about his condition of his skin position, of how these drugs is tearing his skin up. So subscribe to the channel, hit the all notification bell. Every time you see a video, please hit like, because that helps me out. I don't ask nobody for no money. I don't ask for nothing. All I ask is that you hit like and you subscribe and you watch the video. That's all I ask. And that you keep these people in prayer, man. Keep these men and these women in prayer, because this is definitely a struggle that they're going through. You know, and I don't condemn them. I don't look down on them. I do pray for them. I want to pray for them and also show them that there's another path that you could take that'll pull you away from this, but you just got to be willing to take that path. All right. I'm Joe the Street Preacher. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Keep watching.